And welcome back to the Chicago Bears franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 2 action versus the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. As your Chicago Bears are coming off of a big loss versus the Detroit Lions, losing 45-20 in a ball game where, honestly guys, we couldn't get anything going on offense, and our defense played just as worse. Our entire division won in week 1, and it already feels like we are kind of hitting the panic button early on in this year. And I talked about this at the end of last episode, you know, considering going after a corner or maybe a running back in a trade. We did sign Alvin Kamara to a contract, so he's going to help out this backfield, at least in the first few weeks. The thing is this, guys, there really isn't a team out there that is really needing to trade away a corner just yet, and we actually have 2 of the better young corners currently on the roster that could be nice trade pieces, but for now, I think we're going to have to kind of stick with these 5 corners that we currently have. And with the running back position, it's kind of the same ordeal here. There are a few teams that I am considering trying to make a trade. One of them is the New York Giants with Saquon Barkley. You know, New York decided to draft George Howard in I think in the 2nd round or in the 1st round of this past draft class. And Saquon's in the last year of his deal, could enter his age 30 season. The problem is, though, is, you know, I think it would take too much to get a player like Barkley, and, you know, with how week 1 started, if we have another week like this, I mean, I don't know if you can really sit here and say that we are one of those teams that are going to be trying to play for a Super Bowl. I'm hoping that we are, and I am hope versus this Minnesota team that we can turn it around. And, you know, Cliff Nicholson has to step up. The offense entirely has to step up. Same with the defense. But let's go check out this Minnesota team. We'll get into week 2. And then we'll probably... And I forgot to show you guys this before we look at the team, Minnesota team. But this is what we're focusing on in terms of the scouts. Our tier 3... scout is going to look at both interior and tackles across the offensive line. I also want to look at running backs and middle linebackers, more running backs and wide receivers, defensive tackle and defensive end, and tight end and defensive end. And this is all due to contracts and all of that with the roster. So we'll see. As well as when we sim to the next week, we will be seeing the up and coming contracts that we have to negotiate with, so very excited about that. But let's go check out this Vikings team and then get into the action. And here are the Minnesota Vikings, led by Justin Jefferson, Christian Darrisaw, TJ Hawkinson. Their top players are still the same players that were on this team. And Minnesota drafted Will Stainton here in the 1st round of this past draft class. Did not start a week ago. So they're sticking with, right now, Jordan Love here. We'll see if Will get the opportunity at some point in this campaign. But they drafted their new quarterback of the future, and we'll see when he will get his chance. Cam Akers is their starting back, with Jamarcus handed as his number 2. They have 3 very good receivers in Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and KJ Osborne, who was one of the best scoring threats a year ago. They've built up a quality offensive line, and their defense, though, has taken a lot of hits. Devon Robinson here is their new young star here. He's their future edge rusher. We'll see how many snaps he plays for them. But I think we can take advantage of this defense, and hopefully we can do so. That's the major thing. They have excellent corners here across the board. Desmond King, Jason Bullock, as well as Byron Murphy here. They've also kept Terrell Burgess, and their whole secondary is the same. It should be a fun matchup here. It's another NFC North battle. We start off 2 in a row here, and this schedule is very difficult for us. So let's get into week 2. Let's see what we can do. And it's the home opener here in the 4th year of the franchise. It's the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings got a victory in week 1 led by Jordan Love as they drafted a quarterback in this past offseason. For the Chicago Bears, we're starting our rookie quarterback in Cliff Nicholson here as he is trying to lead his Bears team that's not even present, it looks like. We'll see if we actually show up today. But Cliff Nicholson is trying to lead us to his first career victory, and we're hoping that it happens this week. We need to be able to run the football, so we signed Alvin Kamara after putting Khalil Herbert on IR. We'll see if Kamara can add a little bit of balance to this offense here, and we'll see here. Our running game is what needs to drive us home right here because we need to play off of it. Hit the play actions and everything, and our defense needs to step up here. So hopefully we can pick off Jordan Love a couple times. Let's get into week number 2. And leading out his Minnesota offense, his former first round pick of the Green Bay Packers in Jordan Love. Love a week ago threw 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions, looking to have a bounce back week, even though he got the victory last week. They must have relied heavily on their running game here. We'll see if we can get a lot of pressure against him, as we're hoping our defense here can kind of step it up here. We had to make some adjustments throughout last week's ball game. Here comes Love to first play of the game here. We'll go underneath here to Cam Akers. Akers will pick up 9. Offset I formation here for the Vikings, as it's a little bit of a false start call here. I think it's on their fullback, and no, it's on Bradbury. And due to the penalty, that pushes them back 5 yards to make it a 2nd down and 6 here. Here comes Akers now on the carry with a burst of speed, and he gets upended after a gain of 20. Really hoping our run defense here can step it up this week. Love will go back to this aerial attack, slings it over the middle. Good catch here. That is Jordan Addison, the 3rd-year wide receiver, makes the play. Injuries are right now playing a major factor to this Chicago team. We'll see if we can overcome them this week. 2nd down and 10, offset I formation. Blitz sent here, doesn't initially get home, and it doesn't. It's caught here by Addison. And right there, we need to clean up that play. When we have a couple free rushers, we just need to bring it down the quarterback. Sticking with the offset I formation here. Here comes Love. Sideline here. Good catch here. Addison, who's upended out of bounds. And that will make this a 3rd down and 1. Okay, 3rd down and 1 here for Jordan Love. Can he get the conversion? Handed the ball off. No, play action, and he goes down. Steven Timmons in the backfield. Last year's sack leader gets another one here. A week ago, he got back to the quarterback, and Chicago's defense will bend but not break. Here comes Cliff Nicholson. A week ago, 300 passing yards, a pair of touchdowns, and an interception in the loss. He'll start on this aerial attack here. And here's Jerry Gay, who I want to get involved early on in this week. Sky Moore got injured on the kick return, which is why we couldn't see his stats. 3rd down and 8 here. Just got the word on Sky Moore. He's out for the rest of today's action. 3rd down and 8 faces Cliff Nicholson, making this into an empty look. He looks to throw. Settling underneath here, and that pass is just off the mark. He had Bush. Just couldn't hit him in stride. We're going to be forced to punt here. First possession here for the Vikings after they went down the field and scored 3. What can they do on their 2nd? As they will lose immediately 2 yards. This is Tremaine Edmonds. Excellent TFL, already making this a 2nd down and 12. Love in the shotgun, takes the snap, he looks to throw, sends it out wide here. Akers, who's going to lose 2 more. And this is Max Cox. A week ago struggled, hoping for a bounce back week from our slot corner. This is a position where you want to get off the field if you're Chicago. Here comes a pass down the field, and this is caught here. DJ Hawkinson, the security blanket, a 6-for-7 start here for Love. And it was a 3rd down and 14, and you let that play go. Fresh set of downs here after the conversion on 3rd down and long. Love takes it, a little RPO action, and this is caught here by Addison, even after being blasted. Chicago trying to get off the field here on 3rd down. 3rd down and 3, bunch formation here for Minnesota. Looks to throw, sends it underneath here, and this is Justin Jefferson getting involved. Fresh set of downs. Chicago's defense, another opportunity to get off the field here on 3rd down and 12. Here comes Love, feeling the rush here, trying to get away. He does throw it, and that pass is just broken up there. Osborne couldn't hold on. Dalton Kelly was in coverage. Okay, Cliff here we go, starting at our own 8, backed up. Cliff Nicholson, rookie quarterback, handed the ball off to Alvin Kamara. Fresh off the streets, gets 3. Chicago's offense needs to give their defense a little bit of a break here. Here comes BJ Cash now. Cash with a good run, getting some good blocks there, and he will get the first down and a lot more, gain of 14. Chicago utilizing all their weapons as of this point. Motion down Tyler Scott, a little jet sweep for Scott as he pushes up the field as he gets 4. Third down and 3 here. Last play here, the first quarter. Nicholson takes the snap, looks to throw, wants Jerry Gay, and the rookie tight end, or the second-year tight end, holds on. His second reception of today's action. Second down and 10, empty look here for Nicholson. Takes it, looks to throw, wants Tyler Scott. Scott caught it underneath, but gain of 3. These are spots where you got to be able to pick up the first down. Third down and long. As Nicholson will look to throw, sets up a little screen, and he goes down, sacked by Gaines and company. And the screen was set up too. And Chicago will be forced to yet again punt here. Empty look here for Love. On second down as he takes it, looks to throw, sends it here to Addison, and Jordan Addison will go upfield, gain of about 13. Second down and 10 here for Love. Spreading out this defense here, looks to throw. Plenty of time, sends it to Addison, who's been busy today, with a good catch and run here. Looks like Jordan Addison is their #1 receiver. He already has 6 catches for 86 yards. Here comes now Akers here, trying to change it up. Gain of 4. So these two linebackers are in the A gap now. They want to go, and they do so. Here comes Love, sends it underneath here. Jefferson holds on, good hands. So it's third down and 1 here. Chicago defense trying to bend but not break yet again. Here comes Akers, and he's met by Cox. Still gets the first down. Like Chicago wants to send another blitz here. They do so. Free rusher doesn't get home. Caught here by Addison. Makes this a third down and 1. Third down and 1 here for this Minnesota team. Here comes Love. Sends it underneath here. That passes off the mark. It's fourth down. This defense again does their job and bending but not breaking. Chicago takes over. They're down by 6. Our defense is playing good football. We got to step it up here on offense. Play action here for Nicholson. Has DJ Moore. What a catch on the sideline. Picture perfect pass there by the rookie quarterback Cliff Nicholson, finding the alpha receiver. Picture perfect pass on that last play. Nicholson right back to this aerial attack and right back to Moore. Good catch. He gets another first down. Chicago going hurry up. Third down and 6 here for Nicholson. Takes it, looks to throw. Quick slant here, caught here by Moore. Fourth down and 1. Fourth down and a yard here for Chicago, and they're looking to go for it. Nicholson under center. Derrick Henry's the back. Henry gets the call. First down, Chicago. Good run there. Gain of 4. Chicago getting aggressive here. They know how important scoring is in this season. Nicholson fakes it to Scott. Going play action fake, looks to throw. He wants Jerry Gay, and he's intercepted. And this is a big time interception here. Not a spot that you want to see. I think he knew he wanted to go to Jerry the whole time, but just a bad decision there in double coverage. Go for it on fourth down, you convert, but then you immediately throw an interception. Just not what you want to see if you're a Bears fan. But now your defense that have been playing well today, can they keep it up here? Here's Jefferson, met by multiple defenders. Under center is Love, the fullback in the ball game. Love takes the snap, gonna go play action. Edmonds back there, brings him down back at the 20-yard line. What a job there getting the big time sack. Chicago trying to get off the field here, give their ball back to the offense. Third down and 14, trying to get off the field again. Here comes a blitz here, and that pass has to be thrown away by Love. Felt the rush here as Chicago sent the house. You always want a good drive starter, and that's really not a good one. Here comes second down and 10. Nicholson stepping up in the pocket. He's going to look to run it himself here, and Nicholson will get 9. Here comes a third down and 1 here, trying to keep the possession alive. Nicholson looks to throw once more, and he got DJ. What a reception there, right around the 27. When in doubt, try to get the ball to number 2, and Chicago has played by that philosophy early on in today's action. Here's a little screen set up here for BJ Cash now. Cash with blockers trying to get out of bounds. He doesn't do so. Chicago won't use a timeout. Nicholson in the shotgun. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Looks to throw. End zone. Jerry caught. Did he catch it? He did! Touchdown, Chicago! Jerry Gay right up the seam. The second-year tight end hooks up with his rookie quarterback, and Chicago's an extra point away from taking the lead here. 28 seconds now here in the first half. Chicago's up by 7. Here comes Love. Sends it outside here to Akers. Penalty flags are thrown everywhere. I think Josh Allen is going to be roughing the passer here, and it is. That'll add an extra 15 yards and an automatic first down. This is the first time this team, this campaign, has led with any sort of lead here. Trying to hold on to it for more than just 10 seconds. Here is now Hawkinson, sets his team up at the 30. First timeout called here by Minnesota. 19 seconds now. Here's Love, Hawkinson again, and he's upended. Looks like Chicago wants to send another blitz. They love to do so here. Love takes the snap. They do so. And that's Edmonds again in the backfield. Sacked back at the 17. And this defense yet again bending but not breaking here. Forcing Minnesota to kick another field goal. It is up and it's good. Here comes the kickoff here. Matt Dumb here will be the last play of the first half here in week 2. Dumb with a good run here gets back to the 24. And as we're going to be entering into halftime here in week 2, Minnesota has a 9-7 ball game here. And our defense is playing outstanding right now. I mean, we're getting to the quarterback. We got a couple sacks in the first half. We allowed a couple plays to Hawkinson and Addison, but I would rather for them to make some plays instead of Justin Jefferson. And then offensively, we had that one good possession. And as of right now, let's build off of that. We have a second half to do so. And just continue trying to run the football, go play action. You know, we had an interception, which hopefully we can look past and Cliff can just continue playing well here in the second half. How will the second half start here for Chicago? We'll start in the shotgun here. BJ Cash to the back. Here comes Nicholson, looks to throw. Plenty of time. He wants Jerry, and he couldn't connect with him. Incomplete. Chicago trying to take back the lead here. They're down by 2. Under center is Nicholson. Handed the ball off here to Kamara. Kamara tries to make a move. He gets 5 more. They're down in 5 here for Chicago. Nicholson under center. Gonna go play action. Fake, looks to throw. Sending it down the field here to DJ Moore, who just hangs on right around midfield as the alpha receiver. And it looks like Nicholson is connecting well here with Moore. To the shotgun here is Nicholson with 2 tight ends. Cole Clement checks in. Now he's sending out at Kamara out wide. Nicholson takes the snap. He looks to throw. As he's going to hit here, Tyler Scott, Mr. Impressive, gets involved with a good catch and run of about 15. To see Kendall Bush get involved in today's action, but Chicago putting together a good possession. Here comes Kamara now. Kamara gets 6 more. Cash is the lone back here on 2nd down and 6. They're gonna go right to him, and Cash is upended for a yard as Connor Williams is shaken up on the play. We're starting center. He's heading to the sideline. 3rd down and 5 here. Corey Winterton is in at center. Here's a little screen here for Cash. Blockers in front of him. 1st down, Chicago. 3rd-year back BJ Cash gets the conversion. Fresh set of downs here for Chicago. Nicholson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. Not liking anything, and he's gonna look to run it himself. Side down safely. Gain of about 6. 3rd down and 2 here. Nicholson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. Wants Kendall Bush. The 3rd-year wide receiver holds on. As his first reception here will set his team up. Goal to go here from the 5. As Derrick Henry checks back into the ball game. Henry the back with the fullback in. Henry goes up the gut here. And he's denied at the end zone. It's 2nd down and goal here from the 1. Same package is out there here on 2nd down and goal. Here comes Henry, 2nd straight time, and he's denied again. This Minnesota defense here standing upright. It's third down and goal. Chicago staying with this package. Here comes Henry, third straight time, up the gut and denied for the third time. Here it's fourth down and goal. As it's fourth down and goal here from the 1, Chicago keeping their offense out there. Nicholson in the shotgun, Cash is the back. BJ Cash gets the call and he falls just short. He's denied again. 4 straight runs, turnover on downs here. And this Minnesota defense here was not being fooled. I thought he got in. I can't believe the call. Okay, it's third down here at the 6-yard or at the 4-yard line. Offset I formation here. Little run here. Akers can't get the first down. Tyler Chamberlain with an excellent tackle. And this Chicago defense stays up this Minnesota offense. They're gonna have to punt from their own end zone. After going for it on fourth down, and we were denied, Chicago will start right around midfield. Nicholson, play action fake, wants Jerry underneath. Only gets back to the line of scrimmage and he's shaken up. Old Clement checks into the ball game here. And here comes BJ Cash here, who was denied on fourth down. He gets 6 yards. Third down and 4 here, empty look here for Nicholson. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. Wants Clement, and Cole Clement here, the veteran tight end, catches it here at the 9. Goal to go here for Chicago. The second string tight end here gets involved. Clement is still such a viable option to have in this offense. Second down and goal here from the 5. Now Derrick Henry checks back in. 3 tight ends are back out on the field. Here's Henry, cuts it upfield, and Derrick Henry, the king himself, will find the end zone here as a Chicago Bear. What a job there by Derrick Henry. And this is why we brought him in here. For these goal line situations, we could just run the football in to the end zone. Minnesota takes back over here from their own 25. Minute 27 to go here. And here comes Akers now, but this vaunting defense here, they came to step up today. When this Chicago defense is playing well, it's hard to stop us. Here comes Love, sends it here to Osborne. KJ Osborne finally makes a play. Fresh set of downs here for Minnesota, 30 seconds here for the third quarter. Here comes Love, looks to throw here, met by Allen, couldn't get there. And Justin Jefferson is upended, but he's in Chicago territory. What a job there. 1 quarter to go here in week 2. As Minnesota putting together another good possession. They're down by 5. Sends it underneath here to Osborne. Osborne got it laid out. It's right now up to this Chicago defense if they want to stay in this ball game. They got to keep them out of their own end zone. Here comes Love, sends it out here to Justin Jefferson, and Jefferson pitch and catch right there. Inside the 20 now, entering into the red zone is Minnesota. Love in the shotgun, takes the snap, he looks to throw. Feeling some rush now, sends it and he's intercepted! Edmonds, this defense here, they're making another great play! Oh my goodness! Bending but not breaking this week is the Chicago defense, and they do it again here in the red zone. The rush met by Dexter and DeMarcus Lawrence, forcing the errant throw, and that's Tremaine Edmonds back there. And here comes Cliff Nicholson, 9 minutes to go at his own 10, trying to take some time off the clock, and this is Kamara losing 4. This is a spot where, as a rookie quarterback, you got to keep an eye on your own end zone. He looks to throw here, wants Jerry Gay. Gay with a great speed, and he gets the first down, runs out of bounds. Good job there by Gay. I think you're a Bears fan. You just want to run the football, and you want to get a field goal out of this possession. Here comes Cash now, gain of 9. Third down and a yard here. 3 tight ends check into the game. Kamara's the back. Alvin Kamara gets the first down. Good hard running right there by the veteran back. Staying under center here. 3 receivers are out on the field. Play action fake here for Nicholson. Wants a deep shot here with Moore. DJ caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Oh my goodness, DJ Moore. He was running wide open for half that play. Finally saw him in the last second. What a heave there by Nicholson. Threw it as far as he possibly can. Moore caught it, broke a tackle, and Chicago is now up by 2 scores. What a play. Well, you guys know me. I miss extra points all the time. We missed the extra point. Now Jordan Love is down by 11 instead of 12. Here comes Akers now, trying to get his offense jump started. And he loses a yard. That is Chuck Gardner. They're down in 11 here for this Minnesota team. Empty look here for Love. Felt the rush, sends it, and he's intercepted. Dalton Kelly, the second-year corner, first career interception. And Chicago's inside the 30 now. Opportunity to extend on their lead. Oh my goodness, Chicago. Love felt some rush, had it to escape the pocket, and threw it right to the corner. Chicago here with an opportunity to extend on their lead. Nicholson takes the snap, he looks to throw, end zone, Kendall, Bush, incomplete. Third down and 9 here. Nicholson under center. Play action fake, looks to throw. Once Tyler Scott hits Scott in stride. First down and goal here from the 3. What a play there by Scott. It's third down and goal here, and Derrick Henry's back into the action here. Henry, he gets the call here, trying to go up the middle, and he's denied at the 1. Oh my goodness, Chicago's not giving up here on these goal line stands. It's fourth down and goal here. Chicago keeping their offense out there. Nicholson trying to extend on his lead. Here's Cash, and BJ Cash will find the end zone for the first time in this campaign, as Chicago extends on their lead here. They made a great play. Wow, what a job. Now what can Minnesota do here with 4:30 to go? Chicago bringing out all their pass rushers here. We have 4 defensive ends out there. This is partially the reason we went after DeMarcus Lawrence and company. So right now on our starting defensive line, we have Chuck Gardner, Josh Allen, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Cam Jordan here, who we signed in free agency. And he's the veteran here. What a job there. Good play here by Justin Jefferson as Minnesota's putting together a good possession. They kind of got to go fast here. They're down by 18 here. Got to be able to get into the end zone. Here comes Love, sends it underneath yet again. Akers with a good catch and run, breaking multiple tackles. As they're now inside the 25. Hurry up offense here for Jordan Love. Takes it, looks to throw. Good catch here, gain of 8. Second down and 2 now. Love takes the snap, he looks to throw. Plenty of time, good catch here by Akers. Or hurry up offense, as this defense is probably getting a little tired of this. They gotta force an incompletion or a sack. Here's another catch here though. What a play there by Jefferson being able to hold on to the rock. Second down and inches here from the 2. End zone caught here. Addison, touchdown Minnesota. And just like that, Minnesota's right back in today's action here. They want to be... It's now Minnesota's attempted an onside kick. They gotta be able to get this and find the end zone just as quick. Here's Kendall Bush with picking it up. And Kendall will take his team to start at midfield. And here in week 2, the Chicago Bears get their first victory of the new campaign, the first victory in the new era of Cliff Nicholson, beating this Minnesota Vikings team 27-16. In a ball game where you gotta give all the credit here to this defense and to DJ Moore. To be perfectly honest with you guys, our defense made so many plays to kick, to force punts, to force Minnesota to get off the field. It worked out. We got a couple interceptions. Basically the same stat line here for Cliff Nicholson, but had to throw the ball a lot less. Same touchdown to interception ratio, 2-1, and he threw again 300 yards. The difference though is we ran the football a lot more. You know, Kamara got 13 carries, Cash got 7, Derek got 6, Cliff ran it 6 times, and Scott ran it once. Now, yes, Cash was the only one who ran over 4 yards a carry between, you know, Kamara, who got only 2, and Derrick Henry, who only got 2 of his own. But, I mean, Henry was only really playing in the goal line situations and in short yardage situations. And unfortunately for Kamara, we're just kind of hoping that he can provide something for us. But our running game did move the sticks when necessary. But DJ Moore, he ate, and he had an excellent day for us. something that we need him to do just about every day. Jerry Gay here, he caught 6 passes. He also got shaken up, so a little worried about him, but he also scored. Tyler Scott caught 3, and we got a couple other players. Cole Clement made a big catch as well. You know, and this is something that we need. We need to be able to spread the football around and let these playmakers do their thing. Defensively, Tremaine Edmonds here had an excellent day. 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, and an interception. What a job there. Steven Timmons also got a sack. A few other players got some TFLs. And both Dalton Kelly and Edmonds got interceptions. Kelly's first career interception. And very happy about that. So, good victory, good bounce back week here. And now we're 1-1 here. Happy about that. And as we sim now to the next week here, we see that we didn't suffer any injuries. Detroit won their week 2 opponent, and we have a 3-way tie here for the last place spot. All teams are 1-1 here. But next time we'll be playing against the Carolina Panthers, who, in my opinion, drafted 2 excellent skill position players who I really liked. We also get to see the first mock draft. This is very early on in the progress. And right now they say that we have the first overall pick, drafting Ian McDonald here, not drafting a quarterback in this draft class. And I also doubt that we'll have the first overall pick too. But I guess they think that we're going to be very bad this year. We'll take a more in-depth look at the draft class in the upcoming episodes here. We also got a player of the week here. I'm guessing it's for Edmonds, and yeah, Edmonds got it. 10 tackles, 2 sacks, an interception, a couple of TFLs in there as well. As well as we get to look at our negotiation. We have $122 million and a lot of important starters here. Steven Timmons, who's 24 years old, wants a 3-year, $14 million. Tremaine Edmonds wants a 4-year, $62. Dexter, Stevenson, Darnell Wright, Tyler Scott, Sky Moore, Derrick Henry. So a couple rotational guys, a couple starters, a couple depth pieces that make some impactful plays for us. So it is a very important free agency pool here. And we have a couple 5th-year options to debate about by the end of this season. And yes, for your guys' knowledge, we did bring in Khalil Mack. He's back on this roster. But my goodness, there's a couple important players here. You know, I would say Tyler Scott is one of them. Dexter could be another. Steven Timmons might be the most quote-unquote important one to figure out, because Tremaine Edmonds here, even though he's a 89 overall, he's going to be 29 when this contract hits. And I kind of would rather start Steven here, but we'll see, of course. I'm not going to do anything in terms of negotiation as of this moment in time, but we're 1-1 here. And overall, happy about that. Let's go look at some stats early on in the season. So Cliff Nicholson, 600 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. So far, so good, I think. Nicholson has had his ups and downs already, but not too shabby. Gotta be able to figure out this running game. It is definitely a cause for concern here, but I think we gotta just continue playing and going through the motions. DJ Moore has been playing excellent football already. Same thing here with Tyler Scott and Kendall Bush. And our playmakers that I expect to be making a lot of catches, they are as of this moment in time. Gotta continue seeing some of these other guys make some plays, and I think we'll see that throughout the season. The offensive line, Braston Jones and Connor Williams have each allowed 2 sacks, and Williams a year ago didn't allow any. So that's an issue. As of right now, Tremaine Edmonds has leading us in tackles, and we have 3 guys with 2 sacks apiece, Josh Allen, Edmonds, and Steven Timmons. And then we have 3 interceptions, and Max Cox, Dalton Kelly, and Edmonds again. But what did you guys think of today's action here? We're back to being 500 here, and now we're turning to an 0-2 Carolina Panthers team. And like I said in the last episode, I'm going to be giving the first 4 games their own episodes, and then I'm going to start mixing together games and stuff. So I hope you guys are excited about that. So please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of week 2, and don't forget to subscribe. and I will see you in the next one.